Hey guys, thanks for tuning in to my question and answer segment entitled Friction's Pinion. Let's take a look at today's question. Mardi Gras Man 23 asks, did you go through a Dark Ages? And yes, I did go through a Dark Ages. My Dark Ages it may have been around 1985 was probably the last year that I remember getting Lego. So I would say that's approximately when my Dark Ages started. And then it didn't really pick up again until I'm trying to remember. I think my kids, my daughter and a son, I think my daughter was probably, maybe 7 or so, when we started finding some interest there. My son was younger than that. He was a little bit too young to play with regular Lego, but I didn't want to buy Duplo. I didn't want to buy, that. We ended up going for those huge, I think, mega block things when they were babies, but I, didn't really consider that, Lego, if you will, because they're just those super huge ones that they can't eat. So I would say it was probably, maybe 15 years before I got back into Lego again. And I really wish that I had kind of dabbled in it a little more. I had other interests during that time. But we lived in some really large metropolitan areas through some of those years, and it would have been a great opportunity because I do remember that there were shows and things that were really close, within a half hour of where we lived. And it would have been a great opportunity to kind of get back into it. But like I said, I was pursuing other things, and we had other priorities at the time, unfortunately. But by the time my kids were old enough to play with Lego, I did go home. We couldn't find my Lego. That was a long story, but eventually, within about a year after the first time of wanting to go get my Lego from home, and we just figured it was lost or given away, and I just knew that couldn't happen. Lego was just too important. They would have never gave it away, and I wouldn't have gave it away. But anyway, they found it, tucked away in an attic, about a year later, and brought it to me. And that was probably about 2006, 2007, when we got those, and that kick-started everything. So I got back into Lego about 2006 or so, I think it was. And it was pretty much nonstop from there. Just started building up a little bit here, a little bit there, and everything kind of fell back into place and kind of took me back to when I was a kid. And I've been collecting Lego ever since then. So about, 8 years now, maybe? So that was my story, and yes, I did have a Dark Ages like most people. I admire those that didn't. Kind of wish I could say that, but unfortunately, not the case for me. Thank you, Mardi Gras Man 23, for your question. And what about you guys? Did you go through a Dark Ages? Maybe you're young, maybe you haven't experienced one yet, or maybe you're older and you have gone through a Dark Ages. Share a little bit about that. Let us know in the comments. So, thanks for watching, guys, and we'll see you next time.